accidentally stripped that tiny write protect screw in your Chromebook, tried all the various how to get strip screws out guides and failed to achieve results, tried the Gorilla Glue method only to get a complete mess on your hands? Okay, that last bit might just be applicable to me. But if you are dealing with a stripped write protect screw in your Chromebook, it might be worth checking out the Engineer Nejisaurus Screw Removal Pliers PZ-57. And before you ask, full disclosure, I paid for this with my own funds. All the opinions and commentary you're about here are my own. No one is sponsoring this content, and no one, other than yours truly, has reviewed the contents of this video prior to its posting on YouTube. So backtracking a bit here, my beloved Asus C302 Chromebook, which I've owned since like 2017, recently stopped receiving Chrome OS updates. Since then, I've been wanting to breathe new life into this device, as one might say, by either installing Ubuntu or Chrome OS Flex on it. To do either of those things though, I needed to first disable the hardware write protection that exists on this Chromebook. Now, hardware write protection is something that exists on all Chromebooks, but what it looks like differs depending on which specific Chromebook you're looking at. The Asus C302's hardware write protection comes in the form of a write protect screw that you'll find upon opening up the bottom of the device. Unscrew the write protect screw and the hardware protection will be disabled. Pretty simple. Or it would have been simple if, in the process of trying to remove the write protect screw, I didn't completely strip the said write protect screw. Not my finest moment. And from there, long story short, I tried to fix things, and after a few hours involving rubber bands, different size screwdrivers, and Gorilla Glue, I don't know what I was thinking, my write protect screw was pretty much a mess. Yeah, not my best moment. Anyway, that's where this came in, the Nejisaurus PZ-57 screw removal pliers. See, while desperately trying to find some solution for the write protect screw, I happened to come across some forum post that was suggesting that these pliers are actually pretty good for getting strip screws out of computer components. And by this point, I was pretty sad and miserable with myself, so I thought, hey, why not? Why don't I pick one up from Amazon? And you know what? It arrived, I tried it out, and surprise, surprise, it worked. I was able to get my strip screw out. To be clear, that's not to say that this is like magic. It's not like as if you can like put this above a stripped screw and it'll just come out boom bam like magic. No, that's not how pliers work. And it did take me a little bit of time to actually figure out the best way to do it. Due to the kind of screws used in the Asus C302, I had a bit of trouble trying to get the pliers to properly grip onto the write protect screw that I was trying to get out. You know, I was able to do it, but it did take me a few tries. I also had to be extra careful when holding the pliers just because I didn't want to necessarily be clumsy and just damage the small components that are surrounding the screw that I was trying to get out. So that was something else that I had to be careful about. So it might not be the easiest tool to use depending on the kind of screws you're dealing with and depending on whether or not you have experience with this type of thing. And I'm a complete amateur, which might explain why I had a bit of difficulty when I was trying to first use this thing. But all in all, it worked. I was able to get that stripped write protect screw out of my Chromebook, so mission accomplished. It certainly worked well enough that I kind of wish I started off by getting one of these instead of trying to get the write protect screw out through Gorilla Glue method, which would have saved me a lot of headache if I had just used this first. I know that stripped write protect screws can be a pretty common problem with Chromebooks, and I don't want people going through the experience that I did with Gorilla Glue, so I'm out here presenting the Nejisaurus PZ-57 here as a potential solution to your problem. And if you're interested, feel free to pick one up using one of the links that I have down below, through which you can purchase a Nejisaurus PZ-57 screw removal plier. And like usual, make sure to give this video a like if you found it helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form. Thanks for watching.